Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you are watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down. We leave them up for our thousands of subscribers to watch. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that vehicle comes down off of our website, letting you know it is no longer available. We are pleased to announce a new addition to our home here in Daytona, Hankster's Garage and hankstersgarage.com. This is where you can find automotive parts, accessories. We do custom installs on vintage air systems, front disc brake conversions, digital dash changeouts, things like that. So you can contact Hankster's Garage through our main line and select the Hankster's Garage option if you'd like to get a price or quote on something. And again, hankstersgarage.com to have parts shipped to you all over the United States. Today we are going to, this will be a pretty short video presentation, we're going to present a 1984 Sandrail Dune Buggy to you. It is a 1600cc, it's blue in color. The hood here does lift off. You pull the hood pins and it does lift off. From lifting the hood on and off, there are some marks there and some rub marks. Looks like the car used to be possibly red, but there's a couple rub marks right there where the hood meets I guess the front fender. You do have radial tires on the vehicle. It is street legal, in Florida and probably in most states. Check with your state if you are interested in buying it, and make sure it is platable. But it does have a VW title. It does have a title, vehicle title. So that's something that you can tell them if you are looking into it. Dual chrome mirrors mounted on the hood, one on the driver and one on the passenger. Steering wheel does come off for entry, in and out. A simple button, push on, pull off. Dual bucket seats. The diamond plate floor, 4-speed car. We'll find out on the test drive if everything works. It does have like a rhino linered or textured, top rail system here. A roof, and then of course the back rails. On the back rail you have a blue spoiler. Of course your gas tank, your transmission, and of course your 1600cc engine. Backup lights, obviously tail lights, exhaust system. Going around the passenger side of the vehicle, all the paint on the vehicle looks pretty good, other than what I just showed you there, like by the hood area where the hood vibrates and lifts on and off. Passenger side, where your entryway would be, it's not all scratched up, nicked up. And paint on the front fender there looks to be pretty good. Chrome on all 4 wheels. Nothing looks pitted or rusted, so that looks to be in good condition as well. Back of the headlights, chrome's good there. You have some turn signal indicators up front here, low in the front bar. Cool stuff. 1984 VW Sandrail Dune Buggy. We're going to do a quick undercarriage presentation because there's not really much to show you except the bottom of the transmission and the bottom of the motor, and then we're going to take it out and we're going to do a test drive. Underneath our 84 VW Sandrail, it's going to be a short undercarriage presentation, not much to really show, but anyways, you have drum brakes up front. There is a little bit of rust and pitting there on the back of the wheel there on the driver's side, and a little bit on the passenger side. These are, after all, it is a Sandrail. It goes in the sand and in the dirt, off-roading, on farms, wherever you're using them at. The floor obviously is just all diamond plate, just riveted and screwed on. These are light bars that I do not believe work. I didn't try them, so let's just assume they do not work. The important part really is back here, of course, where your drivetrain is. Transmission looks good. Where these things have problems is valve covers. You see those are both dry, the driver's and the passenger side. Rear mains, where the Engine bolts to the tranny. There's nothing there leaking at this time. Bottom of the motor is nice and dry. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's talk about payment options. Of course, if you are a cash buyer, we'll take cash from you if you're coming to visit us in Daytona. More often than not, people are either doing cashier's check or bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is usually the most common form of payment simply because the funds are there the same day and we can start preparing the vehicle for shipment that much quicker. Let's talk about financing. So let's just assume we do not have any lenders that will lend on this car. Let me do a little bit of an explanation on that. So, Lightstream, they will do lending on this car. We work with Lightstream. They will do unsecured lending. If you have a good credit score, they're going to be like 3 to 5%, somewhere that. So it's cheap money if you do need lending on this car. The collector car lenders we work with, we do have one that will lend on these things. They will lend you the money. However, here's the trick bag. When you have a lien on one of these cars, they have to have the loss payee or the bank in the insurance policy. Well, when you call up your insurance agent, you tell them you want to put a insurance binder on a 1984 VW Dune Buggy, they look up the value, and there's where it becomes a problem because there is no value on these things. So, you know, for them to say, well, we're going to pay out X amount of dollars if, you know, this thing catches on fire or sinks in an ocean somewhere, or, you know, whatever the circumstance is. If it's a total loss, there's no value to them. So it's hard getting the insurance portion is what I'm getting at. The lending portions we can do. The insurance portion is where you kind of become it gets a little bit tricky. So with that being said, again, use your own bank, use your own credit union, or try Lightstream if you need financing options on this particular car. Let's set it down on the ground. We will take it out on a little test drive, and we will run through some options with you guys and show you how the vehicle runs. Okay, inside our 1984 Sandrail. The turn signals work, but they only work on the outside. These green indicator lights, they don't work, but they work on the outside. The horn does work. Battery voltage gauge is not functioning for some reason. We got plenty of battery voltage, so we'll fix that. Oil pressure functioning. Tach. The radio does work. You have the radio here and speakers here. Except it's not a radio. You can only hook Bluetooth to it, from what I can tell. We hook the phone to it. It plays music. I'm not going to try to hook my phone to it, because if I hook my phone to it and turn it on, it'll ring in the middle of our videos. So all the lights work. Headlights, reverse lights. These are for the top lights up top that you saw in the showroom, and that's to turn your radio on. And when you hit the source button and turn the radio on, it does illuminate. And you can hear when you connect to the speakers, boop, 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 boop. So I won't be talking much during the video because the exhaust is loud. It's right there. So just gonna take it on a little drive, so get it up to a little bit of speed for you guys. I'll talk when I can, but when you're running through the RPMs, the exhaust gets kind of loud. So here we go. Speedo works. RPM. Steering. Go around the corner and run through the gears real fast if I can figure out how to shift. I've never been good at shifting these things. I can never find the keyway quite correctly. Oh, we're not stalling out, right? battery voltage gauge is up about where it's supposed to be now, so that's a good thing. I got it through all 4 gears. Got to try to downshift here. See if I can manage to pull that off. Yeah. Our speedo's working, it's a little fast. I'll have to see how fast. You know, back there we were reading 60. I doubt you're ever gonna get this thing to 60, but we're probably doing about 40, 45 maybe. So speedo's a little fast. Got oil pressure, like I said, battery voltage came up. This sand rail will be offered at Hankster's Hot Rods in Daytona Beach. We'll have not as many as a normal car. 40, 50 some pictures on our website. And this video presentation we're doing for you right now, at full retail price, this vehicle includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. And it also includes a warranty on that engine and transmission sitting behind me. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, you handle the shipping. We'll put you with somebody that can facilitate all that for you. You guys can set that up. And then, of course, that warranty I just spoke of comes off. We'd love to earn your business and due to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the world. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. And one last time, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.